of the galaxy. Today is another toy review for the Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy Generation Selections Bugbite. Of course, this is a repaint and retool of Bumblebee, but we already know Bugbite. So this is the first ever mercenary review I'm going to be taking a look at. We already have the mercenary symbol right here with the War for Cybertron Trilogy. Bugbite. Another more. Nothing in the back, obviously. So let's go forward to Bugbite, because I question the box size for Bugbite, considering that how small he is. I'm not trying to be cute, but whatever. Let's get this over with. And here we are, and there is Bugbite. So this Bugbite may be a little pipsqueak, but he can know how to handle himself in the fight. So without further ado, let's just get first off with accessories. For accessories, it's a jumbo. All that. Of course, these two can become as his blasters, obviously. But if you combine them all to form, obviously, you can tell what to think with all a bazooka with a sniper hilt. Yeah. And such a big weapon like that for a little guy like him. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot. I just kind of wish this unlucky motherfucker would have taken the shot of, of the ginger fuck. But other than that, the ginger fuck basically fucks everyone up's lives. So why vote for the guy? Anyways, I'm not talking about politicians. This is meant to be a toy review, so let's go.
The painting and the sculpting on Bugbite looks great. I mean, it actually has this white, Snow White color scheme with black, white, and a bit of red on the optics, but there's more to him.
And let's see with Bugbite. Now, of course, I do not know, or at least why, Bugbite decided to take up this mold from Bumblebee and Cliffjumper. Who knows? Only Bugbite knows. Now, of course, I kind of like that he decided to join the mercenaries, since, like I said, this is my first ever mercenary figure to date. But I do plan on getting more mercenaries to complete the group. Anyways, for Bugbite, he does also come with another accessory, but you have to pull this off from the back, and yeah, that actually looks cleaner. Of course, you can weaponize this as a shield, or at least like whichever you feel is necessary for Bugbite. Because let's just say he's part of the Generation Select. And this Generation Select, Bugbite let's just say he is purely white and black and white, with red eyes. Now, of course, don't mind any of the paint that, but other than that, I kind of like how they got the bit of the sculpting in right with Bugbite, but with the head and the arms, basically the whole body. But the feet, however, they look a little big for him. Just a little too big. Oh, and we'll come back to this later. Now, of course, the back part, I do not know why it looks a little off. But of course, it needs to at least line up a little just to fill in this last bit of it of Bugbite. But as long as you don't look at him directly in the back, then it makes him look shallow or hollow. But other than that, this Bugbite figure is quite new and exquisite. But this Bugbite did appear in the surprise return. No, not a return. A jump to Earthrise. Now, of course, this is a big surprise for everyone. This surprise everyone. To know why there's a white version of Bumblebee with a mercenary symbol instead. But let's take a close look at the mercenary symbol, because the mercenary symbol is quite unique and exquisite. The mercenary symbol looks greatly badass. Now, of course, I kind of want to see what the Sky Pirates, or at least what Cybertronian, the Star Seekers, look like. This symbol is, in fact, so decked out great. Of course, it feels like this top part looked like either Autobot or Decepticon, but if you look down further, hold on. Holy fuck. Why does this guy look familiar? And of course, let's just step Bugbite a bit if you're going to know the joke. So the reason for the joke is because recently there's been a lot of these damn protests about a lot of freaking ass ice. I mean, seriously though, ice is it's annoying to hear all of this bullshit. And I basically live nearby. Like, so nearby, like, you could practically look out the window and see all of this right outside. And it's all because of this dumb motherfucker right here. Just look at this. Look at that smug face. Bugbite knows what he should do. And of course, since he's a mercenary, what do you think the word mercenary means? You already know. He's going to finish what the bastard failed to do. And just do it off. Because at this point, this guy is basically like jacking off to a damn wall than his wife. And I gotta say though, maybe. And if we bring this back and plug this right here with a port and the peg, you could just peg it right here. I mean, it kind of fills it out a little, gives it a clean back sweep, but it looks kind of weird for me in the side, a little on the front. But I mean, what do you guys think? Leave it in the comments down below. Anyways, so that is. Oh yeah, let's bring back Bugbite's weapon. Of course, it has a peg right here where you can actually peg the weapon like this as a shoulder cannon from Megatron, but we'll do that. But it's too oversized, so just leave it like this. But since we're done with this, we will begin with posability. So for posability for Bugbite, he does have a swivel all the way to the neck. He can look up that far, he can look down that far, at least not as much. He can go full 360 like this. It can extend the arm that way, hinge both ways, which is creepy. And of course hand wrist swivel. Yeah, I'm trying to get all this done. So, let's see. Aside from this annoying crunch. No, not a backwards crunch. He can kick that far, back that far, kick this far, or at least bend the knee like that far. Do a beautiful spread and pivot. Well, too good of a pivot, which, yeah, it makes this look weird. Because this is the weirdest shit I've ever had to go through. Oh yeah, his waist can swivel like this as well. So, let's continue with size comparison, or at least anything else. So for posability for Bugbite is rather odd, but yet satisfying. So let's bring out the old ruler for size comparison. So for this size comparison, we're going to do with the only other Earthrise figure I got currently is Airwave. Link will be in the description below if you want to take a look at Airwave. And then next we're going to continue with Transformers who appeared in the Earthrise series, and that will be Wheeljack and Arcee from the Kingdom toy line. They're both repackaged versions of Earthrise, Wheeljack, and Arcee, but that will be due for now. So we will begin with the transformation of Bugbite, and I'll see you guys soon.
3,000 years later.
And here's Bugbite in his vehicle mode. And I gotta say though, this vehicle mode looks stiff. Well, it feels sturdy. And it feels kind of like an actual toy car instead of a transformer. where you can actually roll and all this. You can barely tell it looks like a vehicle, like a transformer from the up, but from the underside, that's got to be like the cleanest underbelly yet. It's got to be the cleanest one yet. Now I gotta say though, this actually looks great. Of course you don't see much of this, but you could see this vehicle mode looks nice. But of course, let's bring back some of the bazooka and bring back these. We have to disassemble it. Of course, if you don't know what this means, you could just simply plop this out. You see these pegs? Of course, you have to plug them in between this and the peg right here. Peg them both right here. And then bring these, well, the armrest or whatever the hell these are. You put them in between these slots right here. Like right, damn it. Like on both sides. And surprisingly, you get a snowmobile. You get a snowmobile. It actually looks very nice. Of course, it's not much for this, but you have to plug it in right here. Of course, it looks derpy and stupid, but hey, at least it looks great. And the, I guess that's kind of it for all that. Of course, I got nothing more to say about Bugbite, but let's bring out the old rule for one last size comparison. With Airwave, let's see. It actually looks nice with Airwave. Bugbite this actually fits well with Airwave. And here we got with Wheeljack and Arcee. Now, of course, Bugbite, he never really transformed in the Earthrise show, but I gotta say though, this actually would have looked nice if Earth wasn't set in prehistoric time. But this is it for Bugbite. But oh wait, hold on, I actually get to look a bit of details on it. If you look closer, of course you can't see much, but you can actually see a bit of a reflection of the light. A bit of the sculpting on it, because the sculpting kind of looks great. You can actually see a bit of the sculpt in depth into it. The only problem is that it looks snow white. But no. I mean the backlights look, they aren't painted right. The headlights are not much, but okay. With a bit of silver, gray, and black paint. But aside from that, that's kind of it for Bugbite. And I gotta say though, wow. This is not only my 600th video, but we finally made it. We finally made it to 1,000 subscribers. That is insane. That is completely insane to know that we have reached our milestone. And just to let you know, last week was oh man, last week was I was like 20 or 30 subscribers away from 1,000. And then now here we are. My 600th video, which also includes shorts, but also 1,000 subscribers. I cannot get enough to thank you all for this journey. Now, of course, I'll continue with these videos and continue with the support of all of you. So I hope you all like this video. Subscribe, comment down below, don't forget to ring the bell after you subscribe. Share this video so we can continue moving up, and then we continue to gain more video. So don't forget to follow my Instagram and my TikTok. It will be in my channel bio, of course. So I hope you all like this video, and I'll see you all in the next video. And man, I gotta say though, this has gotta be the greatest video yet. So this is R.D.G, and I am signing out with the last transmission.